one. And Juggernaut's tired of waiting around, I guess. Oh, we're going to have entrances. Isn't that interesting? Oh, well, I guess we'll let it go once. Just once we'll have them make their entrances. I guess Juggernaut's really showboating today. But we're waiting right now for the bad boy and the redneck from down under himself.
The following contest is a last man standing match.
All right, so...
Way to the ring.
You know what? I'm not going to do that to you guys. Let's just get it going as Daryl Dixon, the redneck from down under, awaits the Juggernaut, which I'm just going to go like this. We just want to get it done. We don't fool around here, folks. Let's get it in as Juggernaut, Daryl Dixon in the semifinals. I feel bad for Daryl. He's a good friend of mine and in the F4L, and feel kind of bad. He just got done with a hell of a war with Steven Seagal. Now he's going to face the mouthy and cocky, arrogant guy who caused this whole tournament, Juggernaut, in this glorified Juggernaut challenge. There's definitely a size advantage here. But, hey, oh my, referee's down, and Juggernaut ran him over by digging his shoulder into the gut of Daryl Dixon. And now Juggernaut, powerbomb from the canvas to up and down again. Referee's probably trying to figure out what the hell is going to happen here as Juggernaut is all over the redneck from down under. My good friend, fellow F4L member, Daryl Dixon. And Juggernaut, this is the second. Look, what is he going to do here now? Oh, nice gut wrench power bomb by Juggernaut, showing the strength here. In a way, I feel. Oh, look at this. I don't know about posing. Daryl Dixon's still around, and he makes maybe. Oh, Daryl maybe forgot that Juggernaut is the size he is, as he tried to take him down a clothesline. Uh-oh. And Daryl using that athleticism and the quickness, which is good. Wear down the big man might be a good idea. Right hands to the big Juggernaut. And it takes the big guy out of the ring. Good for him. I think it would be poetic justice if Daryl Dixon was to defeat the mighty Juggernaut here just because of the cockiness of Juggernaut. The fact that he feels that, no one can take him in this type of environment, and that he's a shoo-in to win, and there's no one that's going to answer his challenge. Well, the guys who are in this tournament are all guys who said they would willingly get into the ring with Juggernaut to show them how tough he really is. And as of right now, Daryl Dixon is the one next to stop the Juggernaut. Well, Juggernaut right now is vertical and Dixon is horizontal, meaning Dixon is down. Again, folks, should Daryl lose, please do not riot, because we're not killing him. He's just, his thing. And as you guys watch our show, Daryl is a former multi-time champion, badass champion, probably the most. I'd have to look at that, but I do believe that Daryl Dixon probably has the record for the most badass title wins, as well as one half of the badass tag team titles, universal tag team titles, universal championship, Mortal Kombat championship. Yeah, so Daryl's been around the block and held some titles quite a bit. Juggernaut is yet to hold a title. Well, actually, that's not true. Juggernaut, a former badass champion. That's about it. Uh-oh, Juggernaut's got Dixon way up in a big, big Juggernaut slam right there. And that could be the end of Daryl Dixon. But however, if I know my good buddy, it might take a little bit more than that. We got a 6 count. And Daryl is up at 8. Juggernaut kicks him and then decides to pose. He forgets that, Daryl is just, oh my, look at this. How about Daryl? Probably he just made Juggernaut pay for the fact that he took him lightly on that exchange, which he should. Good for Daryl, standing up for himself. And now we're up to a 7 count. How funny would it be if Dixon beat Juggernaut after Dixon just went through hell with Steven Seagal? He would go on to win against the guy who's the most cocky person in this tournament, because he seems to think he's going to win the whole thing. I think it would be poetic justice, personally, as Dixon is all over Juggernaut. He's all fired up as Daryl Dixon, and when he's like this, folks, you got to watch out. Even Juggernaut has to watch out for that. Last thing you want is to him to go Daryl Dixon on you, because if once he gets done that, you're all done. Oh, look at this. And Daryl, nice move. Fisherman buster suplex by the zombie skull crushing, badass motorcycle wheeling Daryl Dixon. We have seen him evolve over this time. I also want to add that Daryl also does really well in melees as well, as he has a record for a total of maybe 6 or 7 wins in a melee when we have them. Daryl has done pretty well for himself, probably tying that of Brock Brown, our own homebred icon that he is, as Juggernaut. Shots right there. Oh my! Daryl Dixon borrowed my deep fried Oreo driver to bust open Juggernaut and take down the big mammoth human being. Speaking of Brock Brown, ladies and gentlemen, I was just given word that Brock Brown is feeling some kind of way because we haven't had him on the show yet today in a couple days. So, we're not right away, folks. We're going to finish this Hall of Fame thing. But Brock Brown wants to play, I guess, and Brock Brown wants some action, so we're going to give him some. As Juggernaut, another Juggernaut slam to Daryl Dixon. I wonder if Juggernaut is a little surprised about the fact that someone as, well, compared to him, the size of Daryl Dixon is bringing the fight to him like he is. Well, of course, we already figured out that Juggernaut has taken, I don't know if it's taken him lightly or if the fact he's got confidence. Dixon's up at 9. But as I was saying, I don't know if, Juggernaut is, thinking that he's overconfident or if he is kind of worried. Can he beat him? Because, Dixon on the outside, Juggernaut going right after him. And I can tell you, this isn't going to be good for either one of these guys. Both these guys feel very comfortable on the outside of the ring. Daryl went ahead and threw Juggernaut. He tripped over himself and went into the inside of the ring to get some separation. That's probably a smart idea of Daryl. Give himself a break. Get Juggernaut away from him far enough that he can, have some room to move. If and when the mammoth comes back, but also give himself a break too. Oh my. Now that is funny to me. The cocky guy himself, the one who wanted this whole tournament done his way, lost in this tournament. And this is the semifinals, which means he won his qualifier. And he lost this one. By the way, that also means, if you're good in math, that means Daryl is moving forward into the finals. How about that, folks? But look at this. It shows you how tough Daryl Dixon is. He took the best of what Juggernaut had, and the guy the size of Juggernaut...
Here is your winner, Daryl Dixon.
You know what? Props to Daryl Dixon. He went through hell with Steven Seagal, and then he had to go face Juggernaut right after that. Back-to-back wins, folks. Daryl is feeling it. All right, folks. So Daryl's moving to the finals, folks. Glad you guys aren't rioting yet. Let's go find out next who is going to be joining him in the finals.